It's Ken Kaplan from the New England Motorcycle Museum here today, and look at this beauty. Feast your eyes. This is a 1966. It's 53 years old. This is a Harley Davidson Sprint. They're a 350cc race bike. They actually turn these into race bikes and trail bikes and road bikes, and very versatile small package built by Aramaki in Italy for Harley Davidson. This bike came from the Clint Lauren collection at Thousand Islands, New York. The Thousand Islands Harley owner group actually restored this motorcycle cosmetically, complete frame off restoration cosmetically from top to bottom. However, they did not do they had the engine apart, cleaned everything, but they did not rebuild the engine. So it's kind of like modern art right now because it doesn't run, but it looks brand new. So it's been on display in the museum since we purchased it from Clint. It's exactly the way we got it from him. The only addition was we detailed the heck out of it. So him and his team had completely dismantled this thing right down to the last nut and bolt, did a nut and bolt frame off restoration by the Harley owner group. It's got a new paint job on it, brand new tires, brand new tubes. Look at the fork lowers, those have been polished. All the cables are brand new. The grips are brand new, Harley Davidson issue grips. The seat is the original seat in great shape. The Sprint logo looks like brand new, but it's not, it's original. The taillight's in beautiful shape. The shocks are in good shape. The kickstand's been polished. All the engine components have been taken off and hand polished. Clint said they had, the entire Harley owner group pitched in. There was one guy who was a painter. They sandblasted and painted the frame, the original gloss black. They did the body work, cleaned up the tank. Everything they did a phenomenal job. It's got a open header on here, so if you did get it running, it would sound pretty awesome. I've heard these with the lake pipe straight header like this, and they sound awesome. The foot pegs look to be brand new. The shifter looks like it's brand new. The passenger buddy pegs are in great shape. The air filter is in beautiful shape. The carb's been polished. Every nut and bolt on this bike has been polished, plated, or replaced. So just a beautiful machine. Kenny, it's got 13,313 miles on it. Headlights in great shape. The original bars and levers have been polished to perfection. Is there anything you'd like to add about this bike other than its stunning original restored to look like it originally looked? There's a few defects on the bike I want to point out. To start with, the decals are bubbling up a little bit here on the paint job. These are reproduction decals, no big deal. They're probably 20 bucks for a set. They're not cleared over. That's probably why it did it. You could put new decals on and clear coat it. And also the bodywork on this side of the tank, there was a little ding in the tank here. It's not done that well. You can see a little rippling. Ironically, the rest of the tank looks brand new. I don't see any. It's super straight and really well done, except for that one spot right there. So I want to point that out. Also, the kill button is held on by 2 wire ties. It doesn't have the actual clamp it's supposed to have. That's about it, man. Brand new chain on it, brand new tires on it, brand new paint job, brand new fuel lines. If you're into Harley Davidson Sprints and you're mechanically inclined and you don't mind rebuilding the engine yourself, it also has a new wiring harness on it too. All the wiring that I see looks to be brand new. So Clint and the crew there kind of ran out of time, and Clint had to sell his collection. Actually, he donated quite a bit of it to us. This bike was a partial donation from the Harley Owners Group and Clint. So definitely an awesome thing for them to do. And I told Clint it's being sold to raise funds to run the museum here. We've got about a $30,000 a month overhead. So we buy and sell about 50 bikes a month. We kept all the Clint's memorabilia here. We've got his XR 1200 Harley Davidson Street Tracker on display in the museum, along with all his memorabilia and helmets and stuff. So Clint really hooked us up on this one. In the first floor, there's a Harley room we have that is largely decorated with Clint's stuff. So he'll be down here at Rockstock. Stay tuned. We got a lot of great events at the museum planned. Bike nights every Friday night. There's the flyer right behind you right there. And we have movie nights every Saturday night, motorcycle-themed movies at the museum with popcorn and motorcycles and music and movies. So you can't beat it. It's going to be awesome. So our 3-day Rockstock event's coming up on June 1st. 3 days of live entertainment, motorcycle racing, stunt shows, and Doug Danger doing a jump here. So definitely buy this bike and come to our events.
So I gotta wonder, this must be the nicest Aramaki 350 for sale today. I certainly couldn't find a nicer one. We don't see these bikes very often. If you check our YouTube channel, How long has it been since we brought one of these through the shop, Pops? At least 2 years?
Not one this nice, that's for sure. And I can tell you, to do a frame-off cosmetic restoration, just the cosmetics they did, along with the new tires, the new levers, the new paint, you're going to drop about $5,000 onto one of these bikes to do this. It's about 100 hours labor, not even including all the polishing and aluminum. So you can easily drop 100 hours labor. If you do it yourself, it's less money. But if you got to outsource the painting of the frame, the painting of the tank and tins, and all the polishing, you know, it adds up. I'm telling you straight up, $5,000 is what it costs to do one. So give or take, could be more, could be less. It is missing a couple pieces. The rear brake rod, it didn't come with a rear brake rod. That's probably a $20 part on eBay. It goes rear brake cable, excuse me. And what else? That's about it. So, oh, I wanted to mention one other thing. One of the cylinder fins right here is broken off when they dismantled the motor. I'm not sure if they broke it when it was dismantled. We have access to a jug. It's not a big deal. You can get a jug for this bike for about 75 bucks. You're going to have to pull the top end apart anyways to redo everything because the engine is going to need to be rebuilt just like the rest of the bike was. So good luck bidding on it. The reserve is set at less than half what it would cost to do the work that's been done to it. So it's an excellent value. Hope it goes to a good home. Good luck bidding on it. God bless America.